Imagine a conscious contact with God so strong that no matter what you are doing or not doing, that no matter what your kids are up to or not up to, and that whether you've got the person of your dreams or they're just not cooperating, that you are happy, content, and at peace. A space where everyone else's thoughts, attitudes, and actions are beautiful and exactly as they are supposed to be. Well, this is the space where I like to play. My name is Misha Z, and this is today's Bitch Slap. Join me as I shed light on the thoughts, actions, and attitudes that are causing you pain, and we train our minds to go to the capital S inner self, the joy that is waiting for us, the God within.
The other existential thoughts I've been having this morning. The other existential thoughts. That's what I could call this episode. So, I had a friend texted me. He was like, I got a friend and he seems to be doing this process wrong. And I was like, these interesting moments of what is the purpose of this conversation? Why do I care if somebody else is doing the process, whatever process that is, wrong? Why does that create conflict in me? And because I was wondering how to engage with my buddy. Like, were we wanting to talk shit about this other guy? And how he's working in an inferior program, tackling life wrong, doing the excuse me, doing things wrong. And it's really funny, the way that I chose to deal with it was to ignore it. So I just didn't reply to my friend. I was like, yeah, I don't even know what to say here. And then it really got me thinking about myself and how, and that mirror, again, that mirror of what I see in somebody else is a reflection of my own discontentment. So if I look at somebody and see them as not doing the path right, then I'm clearly thinking that, well, two things. First off, that I may be discontent with my own path, but it really shines a light on the illusion of control, my illusion of control, and it shines a light on the illusions of what I think are required for happiness, assuming that that's what we're shooting for, is to be happy. This is going to be a wild episode because I'm still sorting out how to eloquently talk about these things. Man, I looked up 2 cool words today. I wish I had written down the definitions so I could tell you what those words were. One was a way to describe how we create a block between us and peace or love or God. The things that we put up as a block to that. And actually they both described it. Excuse me. A little bit of a dry throat as I walk. So I got to thinking, I have an opportunity to be on large group Zoom calls a lot. And if you think about the yin and the yang of things, I'm currently in sort of this, I would say, my own words, this may or may not be true from people's outside perspectives, but a little airy-fairy, a little esoteric concepts. I don't know. My own words. And then if you go to the very left side of that, well, so the right side, let's get back to that. My viewpoint, a little like, hey bro, it's all good. It's all gonna work out. Let people be who they are, which I love. I don't mean to make light of it. I'm just, that's how I would have looked at me a few years ago. Hey bro. Anyhow. And then on the very left, on the other side, you've got more of the militant attitude. The militant attitude, this is the way you should act, look, and feel. Oh my God, it was this dude was ranting. It was funny. Anyhow, my perception of him ranting, his perception of me ranting. You get what I'm saying? So the homeless guy walking down the street that perhaps you're scared to look at because perhaps I'm scared to look at or acknowledge or interact with at all because it can feel like that's a volatile situation. They are on edge. How are they going to react? Have I perhaps put myself in a dangerous situation by making eye contact or by even smiling or walking on the same side of the street or things like that? I think there's some people I know over there. And why is somebody like that perhaps upsetting to my disposition? Why does that upset me? I think it upsets me because it shines the light on the fact that excuse me, the things that life is fleeting, that we are not our bodies, that the things that I hold dear are illusory, that I have no control of people, places, things. God, it seems like I'd like to think I've got control of my thoughts, but not even that. Like, it's all illusory. We're really all gonna die. And that can be beautiful and freeing, or that can be horrifying. So I think the big issues that can bother me just shed a light on my own mortality in this body, on my own, and it sheds light on the idea that the destination
is not
the answer. Like, who cares what someone's path is? They've got their path. Like, I've got my path. Why does somebody else's path upsets me? It only upsets me if I'm attached to certain circumstances being a certain way. We can extrapolate that out to all sorts of big things. Sickness, health, famine, wars. Gotta go. Someone's saying hi.
Thank you for spending time with me today. As someone who is committed to growth and service to this world, I so appreciate your willingness to come with me, go within, and serve our world through change. If you found value in this podcast and you know someone who can use this message, share this episode with them. Share it so our mission can be achieved one episode at a time. And of course, subscribe so you can hear more. And lastly, for more resources on what has helped me on my journey and can help you on yours, go to belove.media/resources. That's BELOVE.media/resources. Thank you again for listening.